Colonel, can you help us make sense of the president's statements over the last 2 hours as to an agreement being put in place?
Well, when I heard it, I got on the phone as soon as possible and called a friend up in Wall Street. Yes, there are good people in Wall Street. I do have some friends there, just for honesty and so forth. And I said, Jack, what's going on? Is there any truth to this? And he said, Doug, there's no truth to it.
Wow.
I said, well, Jack, I just wanted to know because that's what everybody else says. So I said, what is this man up to? Who is President Trump? I said, is he some sort of Nero figure, Emperor Nero, who sort of fiddles on top of the hills in Rome and watches the city burn? Because while all of this is going on, we're going broke. A lot of people don't understand it. The Strategic Petroleum Reserve is falling dramatically. We think it's on a trajectory to be close to empty by early autumn. The price of sulfur has gone up over the last 18 months, 900%. 50% of the sulfur for our fertilizer comes through the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. farm incomes are projected to fall. I just went down the list, and he said, no, Doug, he's not Nero. I said, well, then who are we dealing with here? I don't understand. I thought I knew him. He said, he's Bernie Madoff.
Oh, God.
And I said, really? And he pointed out, well, remember when Bernie Madoff was arrested? Most of the people on Wall Street were shocked. They thought he was a great guy. He was very charming, very smooth, always willing to step up for charity and everything else. Of course, he had stolen $50 billion. And at the time, they didn't know what the sum was. Eventually, he was found guilty, and he was told to pay something like $700 million in damages. But, his assets didn't come to that. He was a very wealthy man. There was no reason for him to try and steal the funds of his clients. But Bernie was very, very convincing. He was very persuasive. I think we're dealing with someone who's very persuasive. He's a good salesman. That's what got him elected.